Hi friends, thanks so much for practicing with me today. Our practice will be a short and sweet flow and a few longer holds to support unwinding any tension in the spine and in the hips after or during travel. So we'll, really accommodate what tends to happen when we're spending a lot of time seated or we're doing a lot of walking. As always, let your breath meet this. So the breath is the best barometer for checking in with the body and noticing if your practice is serving you. So if you're feeling at any point that the breath is tense or there's a sense of gripping, it's a good kind of indicator that we could take some time stepping back from the movement and just breathing into the body and kind of recovering a smooth breath. All right, so the only prop we might need is a bolster. If you have a big pillow or even a block, it could work. Let's come to the top of the mat to start. 2 feet underneath your hips, lifting tall through the crown of your head. Take an inhale, reach your arms overhead. And then exhale, long spine as you fold forward. Bend your knees if you're tight in the backs of your legs. Inhale to a halfway lift. And then exhale, steps the right foot back into a low lunge, lowering down your knee. Inhale, 2 arms sweep up. And then exhale, left arm by your side, right arm reaches over. Inhale, 2 arms lift. And then exhale, 2 hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Any movements that feel nice here as you arrive in this shape, perhaps pedaling the feet out, or shaking the head a little bit, and then finding stillness. Take an inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees deep, gaze forward, and then step your right foot forward in between your hands. Lower down your back knee. Inhale, arms reach up. And then exhale, right arm by your side, left arm overhead. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, 2 hands down, frame your front foot and step forward, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, light and spread across your toes. Exhale, fold in, head is heavy, knees can bend. Inhale, arms reach up, reaching as tall as you can vertically. And then exhale, growing taller, arms by your sides. Inhale, arms sweep back up. And then exhale, fold forward. Shaking your head out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back. Lower down your knee. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, right arm by your side. Left arm reaches over. Inhale, 2 arms reach. Exhale, 2 hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels rise. Exhale, knees bend, gaze forward, and step your left foot forward in between your hands. Back knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left arm by your side, right arm over. And then inhale, 2 arms up. Exhale, hands down, transitioning to a forward fold at the front of the mat. Inhale to your halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And then exhale, folding in Uttanasana. Inhale up to stand, strong legs. And exhale, arms by your sides. Feeling into the body, take a big breath in. And then a big breath out, maybe out through the mouth. Inhale, Ardha, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, and step back to plank. Take a moment here, finding your strength, finding your core. Huge breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe walking the feet in slightly. Okay, we're going to take a vinyasa from here. That's a little bit unorthodox. So it's going to come forward into an upward facing dog with our toes tucked. With an inhale. So hips lift off the ground, heart reaches forward, elbows micro bend. And then exhale, downward facing dog, pulling the hips straight back. Inhale, roll forward, articulating the spine as the heart launches forward. And exhale, pull back. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Breathe, huge breath in. Big sigh out. Good. Lower your knees down to the ground, and then slowly all the way down to your belly. From here, you're going to bend your left knee in, up towards your shoulder as high as it can get, with hands on the ground underneath your shoulders. Take an inhale, lift up into a cobra, any height. It doesn't have to be super high. And then exhale, coming back down. And taking a couple more, inhaling to lift up, and exhaling to lower. Last one. Beautiful. Lengthening the leg back out, switching sides, pulling the right knee in up towards the shoulder. Inhale, lift up, cobra. And exhale, lowering. Sometimes it might feel nice to take the hands a little bit wider for this variation. Inhale, lifting up. And exhaling down. Last one. Two legs straight now, letting the right leg meet the left. Hands come in right underneath your shoulders. Inhale to your cobra. And then exhale, sit back to all fours, walking the hands in. All right, so we're gonna come back onto our seat here. And if it feels good, you can sit here. We won't be here for long. But if it doesn't feel great for you to close the knee joint, then you can sit in an easy seat, cross-legged, or even in a chair. We're gonna work through the neck just briefly. So keeping your shoulders going straight forward, you're gonna inhale, take your gaze just past your left shoulder. And then come back to center with a nice exhale. And then inhale, gazing past the right shoulder. And exhale, back to center. And then next inhale, we're gonna tilt the chin up and gaze down the cheeks. Like you're trying to look at the ground, but the chin goes as high up as it can. And then exhale back. And then reverse that. Inhale, the chin tucks in, but we gaze towards the sky. And then exhale back. Good. All right. Coming forward with the legs and all the way on to your back. Cross the right ankle on top of the left thigh, figure four. Flex your right foot and pull your left knee in. Interlacing your fingers at the back of the left leg. We're here just briefly. This is a short practice. You could definitely hold this one for a lot longer. It can be really sweet for the hips and unwinding any tension there. We're going to guide this into a twist. So this whole figure four is just going to fall towards the left. You're going to just let your foot come all the way down to the ground. And then you'll take your left hand and hold your ankle. Help that to root into the earth as you open the right arm out to the right. Deep breath. Lovely. And then we'll unwind this, just coming back onto your back. Let the legs come up, kind of reach through the legs a few times, bending and straightening. And then figure four, second side. Left ankle on the right thigh. Interlace your fingers at the back of the right thigh. Keep this left foot flexed, protecting your left knee. Take a huge breath in and out. Sigh it out through the mouth if that feels good. Relaxing tension in the face. And then let this whole figure four fall to the ground to the right of you. And then right hand onto the ankle, holding it there, and then opening left arm out to the left. Relaxing any tension in the neck. This is a good one, even just to gaze side to side. If you tend to hold tension in the neck, and let some kind of just gentle movement, encourage softness there. One more breath. Good. And then we'll unwind, coming back to center, and reach the legs up and just pedal the feet out a few times. Okay, for this next one, we have a few options. You can use a bolster and place it underneath your hips for it. Or if you have a wall space that doesn't have stuff on it, then you can come to legs up the wall. So this is going to be legs up the wall or candlestick pose. Kind of pick which one feels best in your space. So I'll demonstrate candlestick. Legs up the wall is pretty straightforward. You'll just be literally taking your seat to the wall and your legs straight up. For candlestick, you can place this bolster underneath your sacrum or a block if that's what you have, and then take the legs straight up. Arms by your sides. And let your breath slow down a little bit. Feeling the weight of your body pulled towards the earth. This is a great shape for resetting your rhythms. If you're feeling a little bit jet lagged from changing time zones, this can be really, really clutch for helping yourself kind of get back into a rhythm with sleep. You can do it before bed, or if you're feeling a little lag in energy at any point in the day and you have the moment to take legs up the wall. And I invite you to stay here for as long as it feels good. You can definitely be here for upwards of 10 minutes even. Take a really nice restorative hold. Practice letting everything go. So making sure that your phone is thrown away, the other room, you're just with this shape in your body, breathing. And then when you're ready to transition out of it, take your time. And I hope you enjoy your travels or settling back in at home. Thanks for practicing with me today.